Became gangsters, they became the real to the paper. Yeah! My lyrics is crazy. They must be crazy. My lyrics is crazy. This is the barrel with bow and the arrow. We double the barrel, gorilla apparel, the mightiest battle. Don't think of a battle. My lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting the back to the actual back to the back of you tapping and cracking, you cracking and back. You looking at that your lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting with me when you see what I'm teaching your mind. I am reaching with all that I'm teaching. That habit and piecing it never will weaken. The truth that I'm speaking is crazy. Truth that I'm speaking, get used to repeating. The truth I am reaching with proof of this teaching. I speak for a reason so they can believe in the truth of what seeing is crazy. Back in the back of these rappers, I'm passing these actors, I'm faster. Spitting metal, that's a hundred cups forever. We be coming better, spreading love forever. Crazy. You hearing the pro, I'm spitting a flow that you know. Higher level thinking out from the show. Knowledge of self is a thing you must know. You see what they playing, they steady betraying the culture we making, exploiting and taking. Look at them faking what we are creating. Say you mistaken what really was faking. This is what's due for the money they making. They sell out their people, their culture, their nation. Sell out their soul for a radio station so they can be playing in every rotation. You see what I'm saying? Our culture they taking, but that's not enough. As I spit it, they breaking it. Only the culture can see what I'm saying, cause only the culture will feed them betraying. You see what they playing, you see what they saying, and you cannot see us. Our people ain't slaying. Well, maybe you do it, then maybe you don't, and then maybe you will, and then maybe you won't. But it's our community. Who's who open the treating the crime and the police are joking. The TV is playing that openly dope. While our people are dying. You seeing them joke with that cheating and lying. You seeking the vote, but they telling our people now. This is they hoping that anything change with the last vote. No, that's how before that to be passed on. No, oh, we be getting this chapter 11 while races for weapons are shooting. I reference a message from heaven with all that you can't get understanding. Overstanding this lesson with all of the three in the cash you can't each other for sure. It's the point you neglecting the thieves and the liars. They all in your section. I'm bringing my people a different direction.
What's good, y'all?
My lyrics is crazy. I'm coming so crazy.
Cold Fridays. Salute Monica Hollis. Salute Tisha C. Ron B. Crystal Williams. Love Lace. Black Queen. I apologize about the delay, y'all.
What I am teaching is what I'm expressing. I'm teaching the streets is the mind is a weapon. Like anything you can perceive and perception is what you will manifest. All in your section is crazy. Set up your own direction. Crazy. Don't get caught up in complexion. Crazy. This is that reason I'm spitting and folks getting ready because what we've been getting is crazy. My lyrics is crazy. I'm coming so crazy.
Salute to the great KRS-One, man. I mean, not great like he's gone or something like that, but that's just classic shit right there, man. That's real hip-hop. Real hip-hop. That's the hip-hop that ain't the deaf culture part of hip-hop. You know what I mean? They call this up the teacher. You know, you teach these young guys, man, how to spit lyrics about killing your own people and all that stuff, putting your own people in prison and all that shit there. And I get it though, you know what I'm saying? Because I like some old good, you know what I'm saying? I like some good trap music. I like some good, you know, some drill music and all that stuff too. But at the same time, too much of it, there's not enough balance out here. There's definitely not enough balance out here. And the being that it's so unbalanced right now. Being that it's so unbalanced right now is real unhealthy for the public, and it's kind of why we have this this real death culture, as the homeboy call it. Because you got a lot of rappers dropping dead and everything, and not just rappers. You got regular kids in the street that being influenced by this crazy stuff. So it gets real ugly out here, and there's a lot of people that's confused. Because I remember at one time when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, I used to think these rappers was real for real. I really thought they was about that life. I actually thought they was spinning on fools and all that stuff like that. Yeah, I thought this stuff was real for real. Turned out it's all about a buck though. It's all about a buck. But KRS-One, it seemed like he ain't never really cared about the money. He cared about the actual music, the hip hop, the actual culture and stuff. Yeah, I was jamming with Sister T too. I was kind of tuned in or whatever. I was trying to wait for her. I was actually about to cancel this live because I was watching her and I was watching some other YouTubers and I started getting comfortable and shit. And I was like, man, should I still go live? Because I ain't got my original page, so it ain't the same, but at the same time, I do want to build this channel, but I kind of want to build this channel on videos. But at the same time, I thought about it. I'm gonna do the other ears to the street and build that on more of upload videos, and I probably need to start doing more lives on this channel. That way I don't have to worry about getting in so much trouble. I stay getting this and shit, y'all. Yeah, I stay getting this and shit. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy little week in these YouTube streets, man. It's been a whole bunch of stuff going on. And every time I've been trying to go live, I've been catching a whole bunch of hell for some reason. But today, man, I was watching YouTube today, man, and Charleston White. Y'all know Charleston White and T.I. And I think it was a little bit of Bootsy too. But man, they've been going back and forth, man. It's been some funny shit. Because if y'all don't know, T.I. made a diss record for Charleston White. Yeah, T.I. made a diss record for Charleston White. I don't know if y'all seen it. And it just wasn't no good look for T.I., man. I ain't gonna lie. How many of y'all seen that diss record T.I. did, y'all? Y'all put a one in the chat if you seen that diss record T.I. did. And if you did see it, what you think about it, man? Like it felt out of whack. It just felt weird. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like the T.I. we came to know and love. Cause I felt like he punching down and shit. Not that he cause I feel like T.I. too big of an artist, too much of a legend. To be sitting here and trying to make a diss record about a dude that don't even rap. Yeah, he look goofy for that, man. That shit look real goofy. I'm like, bro, this man don't even rap. So you try to use your rap status right now to act like, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna get you some points or something like that. But and then, that kind of situation that happened like damn near a month ago now. So that shit happened down there a month ago, and here you is a month later, and you showing that you let this cat get up under your skin. T.I. been saying some lame shit lately. I'm not feeling him like that, like I used to. Yeah, me either. And I'm a big T.I. fan. Salute, chat, Dr. D. Yeah, I'm a big T.I. fan, and I ain't really feeling that shit like that. But for him to sit there and try to Charleston made oh man, that's what I was just about to get to. But I wanted to make sure I gave my opinion about T.I. first. Because T.I. made the diss track and I listened to it. I tried to listen to it with open ears, and I'm a T.I. fan when it comes to his music. But this had to be one of the lamest diss tracks I ever heard. From him anyway. This was a lame diss track from him anyway. This was a lame ass diss track coming from T.I., man. I was like, God damn, T.I., come on now. If you was gonna make a diss track, like it should have been like how he did Lil Flip. You know what I mean? It should have been like spectacular. But that one Charleston White just made, oh Lord. Charleston White ain't have to do that man like that. Charleston White say, do the what he say? Do the God damn, it done slipped my mind already. Oh, do the visitation. Hey, do the visitation. Boy, when I say I was over there dying like a motherfucker, man. Yeah, Charleston White don't won, man. T.I. should have just let the shit go. He talking about do the call, do the visitation. What's good, Black Queen? How you doing tonight? Yo, T.I. played himself with this one though. Because first of all, he played himself by making a video. Now, if he would have just made the song, I probably would have been all right with that. But he made a video and shit. He looking kind of old and flabby, Larry Homish. You know, he looks stiff. He don't look like the old Tip. You know what I'm saying? He trying to dance and shit, and then like it just didn't fit him. Yeah, it just ain't fit him. Like the type shit that you saying. Look at him, look at him. He trying to dance and shit. He showing old booty cheeks and like he still got a nice flow and everything. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it was just below him, man. Yeah, it just below him. He just look old and flabby right now. Just like, bro, just like you ain't made no track in about. When the last time T.I. made a song or something, man? When the last time T.I. did some music? I don't think T.I. put no music out in like probably like a year or something. And then when you put some music out, you put this shit out. And then the argument and the kind of beef shit was dying down. Why you just ain't let the shit go? He want to spark the shit back up. You done gave the nigga some more ammunition. Oh Lord. I wish T.I. would respond back to me. Because nigga, I ain't gonna never quit. You just gave the man free fucking clout. You dumbass nigga. Now Charleston that goddamn man. Now you done let Charleston get up one. Oh man, let me pull this shit up. I'm pulling up on my TV. I don't know if they'll fuck with me on my TV. I'm on the backup channel, y'all. So I don't think they're gonna fuck with me on the backup channel. Let me see. Hey, cause I ain't fucking with Charleston White too tough. Cause I wanna play something for y'all from earlier from Charleston White in a minute. After I play this. Oh, salute political kryptonite. Salute to everybody in here, man. I think I've already said everybody, but Terran, salute my guy. But yeah, T.I. like he went out bad by even trying to respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just let it go. Just let it go, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying, retire. You know what I'm saying? Ride off in the sun. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I still respect him as an artist, as a businessman and all that. But his son is kind of ruining his legacy. You know what I'm saying? By out here with the fuck shit. But it's like he convinced his son, don't go back and forth with no clown. And then you turn around and start going back and forth with a goddamn clown. How you gonna tell your son to not go back and forth, then you turn around and go back and forth? Especially when the nigga done stopped really kind of talking about you. I mean, he mentioned your name out, but he is not the celebrity. Charleston White, self-made. I gotta give him that now. Charleston White, self-made like a motherfucker. So all you had to, you can't go at a self-made nigga like that, bro. Especially when you in the industry like that. Just let that nigga have that shit. You could have ignored that nigga, went on about your business. Everything would have been good. But nah, this nigga got an ego. This nigga got a huge ass ego, T.I. He just couldn't let this shit go. And now Charleston White about to make the man look stupid in heaven. Me and Political Kryptonite was over there in the chat laughing our ass off. Hey, me and Political Kryptonite, I'm gonna play a little clip of this shit, man. This shit was so goddamn funny. Me and Political Kryptonite was over there dying. Man, we was over there dying at this shit earlier today, y'all. Hold on, let me pull my screen up so y'all can see my TV behind me, man. I don't think I get flagged for doing it like this. Cause Charles White was having a flag party. I'm gonna play some of that shit in a minute too. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Shit. Hey, that shit was so goddamn funny. Fair use, man. I'm gonna play the audio of this shit a little bit, y'all. So just in case y'all didn't go check it out, y'all go check it out for yourself. Hey, bro, drop his content. I was rolling. I was dead, boy. We were dead over there, boy. I said, this nigga here is a. Hey, this shit might actually blow up, y'all. This shit might actually fuck around and go platinum some shit. T.I. done fucked up by letting this man giving this man that kind of exposure. Cause this shit actually fire. This shit is actually fire. So let me turn this shit up real quick, man. I ain't gonna play too much of it because I don't want this shit to catch on. I don't want YouTube to catch this shit, right? Because I know that beat that he got, the beat that he got probably a catch or whatever. But listen, y'all listen to a little bit of this shit real quick. Fair use, fair use. Yeah, that shit going viral. That shit gonna be on TikTok. That shit gonna be on Facebook. Wait till people get a hold of that bitch like it's supposed to be, boy. That nigga said, yeah, I'm the motherfucking police, nigga. Hold on, let me get to the part where that nigga say, do the visitation. Hey, the funniest part, this nigga say, do the visitation, do the visitation. Do the visitation, do the visitation.
Cow. Squat. Cow.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me fast forward a little bit. When this nigga was dancing on the wall, tell the nigga to do this. Why this nigga want? So Charleston White done won this battle already. The shit ain't even started all the way. The nigga done won the battle already. Let me see if I can. Oh, here you go, right here. Can y'all see that? Oh no, y'all can't see that. Boy, this thing here.
Too long. Coddled. What they call it, black men have been coddled for too motherfucking long. Yeah, that's why down there quit playing football. They couldn't handle the coach. How could they be? You could ride and the rest of the niggas saying, I'm shutting that shit down as they keep the team together.
I don't want to play too much of that shit. But yeah, if y'all ain't already go check that shit out, man, y'all go check that shit out. If you want a great laugh tonight, you done smoke Jill blunt or whatever. And if you haven't already, yeah, I see. You say it's a glare? Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can put this camera a little closer. I think it'll show a little better. There you go. Yeah, that looks a little better. That looks a little better. Let me see if I can get to do the visitation. That's the only part I want to show. Do the visitation. Do the visitation. Hold on, here you go.
The father, when in the beginning, I was talking to the fathers, and I addressed the sons when I was talking to the father.
Hold on, let me change the tempo of this shit, man. Cause hey, Charleston White had a live earlier today when that nigga was flagging everybody and talking about that shit was funny as fuck. But I said, boy, I ain't fucking with Charleston White all kind of way. That nigga went through that bitch, started flagging all kind of niggas. That nigga was flagging niggas that only had goddamn 30 subscribers. That nigga ain't care if you had, that nigga, a lot of them niggas had 4,000, 5,000 subscribers. This nigga, he ain't care if you only had 30 views. That nigga was flagging your ass. Boy, you better go erase that shit, boy, political. Boy, if you ain't do that bitch in fair use kind of way, boy, you better go get rid of that shit before that nigga get to you. That nigga say he going. That nigga say he doing about 20 niggas a day, boy. I would have got rid of all my videos I had Charleston White on that bitch. I might get rid of this shit when I'm done. This nigga that nigga stupid as fuck, man. Well, let me see if I can get this dude to this shit. I ain't gonna lie, but I can't wait for this fucking video to drop, y'all. I can't wait for this video to drop. I'll be laughing. I can't wait for it to drop. Hey, look at that nigga eyes. Damn, I know it's a glare. I'm trying to. I don't want to put that shit on my video. I mean, on my computer, cause that shit. Hey, boy, that chop up a motherfucker though, boy. You could put some a beat on, and you could chop a nigga voice up, my nigga, and shit. You can make a nigga say whatever you want to. It ain't that hard to do some rap shit. He do that flag and shit all the time. Man, that shit was funny as fuck earlier today. I'm trying to get to this. The father. When in the beginning, I was talking to the father. There you go. Do the visitation. Do the visitation. I ain't gonna play too much of that shit because I don't want it to catch that music like that. But yeah, T.I. fucked up when he got there. He fucked up when he fed into that shit anymore, man. That nigga, he gotta learn. Well, he ought to know better, man. I think Charleston really got under that nigga's skin, bro. He really got under that nigga's skin. He done affected that nigga ego, and now he about to really let that shit affect his reputation. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? You trying to stick up for your son. You know, I wouldn't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, speaking on my son like that too. But at the same time, I would have been more quicker to check my son. And then I was like, okay, I would have told my son to ignore it like he did, but he continued on to entertain the shit also. So I think it was unwise for T.I. to make that video. That's just in my opinion. But I'm gonna move on. You know, I ain't gonna focus on that nigga too much. That shit was funny as fuck. But I'm gonna just move on to the next little topic that I was gonna talk about. So, of course, we all know about this deaf culture, man. Like I say, we was listening to KRS-One when I turned on this live, man, and it used to not be the kind of deaf culture that we got right now. But you know, when niggas talk about death so much, niggas talk about dope so much, talk about hood shit so much, that's kind of what you're gonna get. So as y'all know, you know, Young Dolph lost his life about a year ago around this time. We just lost a great artist, young artist, a man that haven't even reached his total potential yet with Takeoff. And Takeoff, man, what was so fucked up about that is he didn't have no enemies in the game. He wasn't no beef rapper. He wasn't out there doing, you know, like a lot of these other niggas was. See, so and then the fucked up thing is all those people that was around him, all those people that was in that bowling alley, ain't nobody get arrested yet. We ain't seen no arrests. We ain't seen no suspects. We ain't seen shit. So we in a culture where people will sit there and say, "Oh, that's so sad. Oh, R.I.P. Takeoff and this and that." But I ain't gonna tell you who the fuck I seen shoot that man. What the fuck kind of shit is that? All them people around there say, "Oh man, that's so messed up," but I don't want to see these people get messed up. What the fuck is y'all talking about? And that's what's wrong with our society right now. Hey, Sister T. How you doing, Sister T? Sister T's in the house. But yeah, we in this death culture where people will sit there and pray for you, but then try to protect your killer at the same damn time. And that's crazy. But as far as with Dolph, you know, it's starting to seem like, and this is a year later now, they're starting to bring more and more suspects in. one of the suspects actually tried to goddamn drop a mixtape in jail, y'all. Can y'all? Well, I know y'all can believe that shit because now all of a sudden niggas kill you just so they can try to get a rap career started. This shit is crazy. This nigga, let me show y'all this shit right here, y'all. Young Dolph murder suspect releases a song in jail. Talking about no statements.
Want to be outside, work for a great company? This is it. The suspect being held in the murder of Memphis rap star Young Dolph is releasing new music while behind bars, and he's referencing the case and the investigation. WRG's Maria Jones
fix me some coffee real quick, y'all.
Shelby County Criminal Justice Center with the very latest. And Maria, show us what you've uncovered.
Man, y'all see how they go try to find a black woman? Like, yeah, jurors, tell us what you uncovered. Because she probably was on TikTok with her black friends and shit. And she heard about that shit, came and told her white friends at the news station, hey, y'all, I got me a story. Y'all know the dude that shot Young Dolph? Like, who the fuck is Young Dolph? You know the black rapper from Memphis? Oh, yeah, remember that nigga. Oh, yeah, man, the dude that so-called killed him, he driving sons from jail. And she got that face on there like, nigga, I'm the only one that knew about this at the news station.
Well, Greg, the song titled No Statements premiered last Thursday on YouTube. The same day it was revealed a third suspect was indicted in Young Dolph's murder. On the eve of the 1-year anniversary of his murder, a new song is letting people inside the mind of Justin Johnson, one of Young Dolph's accused killers. Johnson, whose rap name is Straight Drop, released a song titled No Statements last week. The artwork says the song was recorded over the phone from inside 201 Poplar, boasting the lyrics, say I'm a rapper, the state say that I'm a paid killer. The song dropped the same day Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy announced Hernandez Govan was indicted for ordering the hit on Young Dolph, making him the third murder suspect along with Cornelius Smith and Johnson.
So what we got here is several Negroes that will take your life, get in jail, then want to start a motherfucking rap career off of taking your life and talking about no statements. And try to build a culture of, oh yeah, we took a nigga life, now we ain't gonna snitch. Now ain't no snitching, Niggas trying to keep this gangster image and shit of not snitching and all that about taking a man's life. So, like they just said, this nigga still trying to be a rapper, even though he looking at the life sentence. Fucking pathetic. And then you got another dude that they just caught the other day, and he's been accused of sponsoring the hit on Young Dolph. This is the new guy that they got. Let me rewind that back. Just his name is hold up. Let me see.
What's Hernandez
Govan. Hernandez Govan. This is the new guy that they got. Now let me tell y'all the little research that salute Inner Energy, salute Dimple D, Simba, David Johnson, Renee, Tiffany Renee, salute all y'all. Tall Boys 87, salute to everybody that's coming in. But Hernandez Govan, he's the guy that they just arrested, and they just got another suspect actually. But I'm gonna get to him, get to the other suspect in a minute. But this is the new suspect that they got now. His name is Hernandez Govan. I could pull that up on my computer real quick so y'all can actually see that. But this guy Hernandez Govan, however the fuck you pronounce his name, it ain't really important. But he's the guy that supposedly orchestrated the hit. Now, another thing about this guy is that his daughter just got killed. And that's right, y'all heard it right. His daughter just got killed. And guess what, y'all? His daughter was a rapper. Now, in an Instagram post, he posted that because of his lifestyle, he think that's the reason he felt like he cursed his daughter because of his lifestyle. Y'all know his daughter got killed in Houston. Her car was shot up. So this wasn't no coincidental death. She was at a red light. Somebody jumped out her car and gunned her down like she was some street nigga. So anybody with, a half a brain know that that's a hit. Somebody wanted to hit him where it hurt at. That's a certified hit for somebody to find this young lady while she minding her business and gun her down, shoot her down like she just a dog in the street, like she out here killing niggas herself. She was Lil Uzi Vert's artist. He even spoke at her funeral. So, he spoke highly of her. It was definitely a hit. So I'm just assuming that it might have had something to do with the millionaire that you might have had something to do with. Now, another connection that I noticed about this guy is he's in a picture with not Young Dolph, but Yo Gotti. If y'all for the people who might not know who Yo Gotti is, he's the rapper that he's a big rapper or whatever from Memphis. He has pictures in there with Yo Gotti's older brother. Now, if you're familiar with Young Dolph music, Young Dolph has a song that goes, "Don't play with me, play with your bitch. Don't play with me, play with your bitch." Y'all know that song, right? He was dissing Yo Gotti's, he was dissing Yo Gotti's older brother. He said, "I used to front your punk ass big brother, your bitch ass big brother. I'm gonna call him your big sister." And he was sending all kind of disses, talking shit about Yo Gotti's big brother. Now, I'm not saying, that's why he got hit, but I understand. Y'all get what I'm saying? If you're dissing one guy that you know is a millionaire, y'all got real life beef. Because remember, Dolph bulletproof truck got shot up over 100 times in Charlotte at the All-Star weekend. Dolph made a lot of diss records going towards that. That's hard diss to Yo Gotti. Yeah, that was a hard diss. It was a fucked up diss because he was talking about his brother. I used to front your big brother, your bitch ass big brother, and this and that, this and that, this and that. Now all of a sudden, a dude that's real good friends with your big brother is accused of orchestrating your hit. That's a little, a little coincidental. I'm just saying. Now, if I'm thinking this, what you think the feds thinking? If I'm thinking this, what you think the feds thinking, y'all? Salute Carl Belton, salute Dipper D. And then now Dolph gets shot up over 100 times. All those shots that came Dolph's way because we all seen the footage. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. That wasn't just somebody wanting to rob him because, hell, you could probably understand if a nigga got shot because somebody was trying to rob him. But for some dudes to just catch you in a cookie shop, come in there and just let off hella shots and ride off in a stolen vehicle, the stolen vehicle that they found is right around the corner from where this dude supposedly grew up at. Hey, Jenny, how you doing? And then almost a year later, then this dude loses his daughter because of this same shit. This game don't love nobody. These niggas out here, it's a death culture. We getting back to that death culture shit again. Because now they just saying, oh, this is supposed to be real nigga activity. What part of being a real nigga that you raise a daughter that you lose because of some street shit? Now you putting your daughter in the rap game where he didn't put in, but of course she's been a part of the rap game, and now she gets gunned down like she's in the streets because of your activities. And I'm assuming, allegedly, because of his activities. Because why else would she be getting gunned down like that? Nobody just gets out the car and just shoot a random, because she had somebody else in the car, they killed her. The other person just got nipped. She got officially shot up. So it was definitely a hit. Nobody's being caught. And then she was in Houston. It wasn't like she was in Memphis. That's some weird. Hey, we ain't gonna say too much about that, but that's a little weird that she was in Houston, and we know who backyard that is. We know who backyard Houston is. So this deaf culture, this rap scene, where you got to check in when you come out of town. Salute 0617. You got a prison number. This the ears to the street. I've been waiting right here. Bro, you in the pocket with this content, informing society of what really going on out here. Salute to you. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Because we got kids out here, man. I listen to the music too. Don't get me wrong. I was one of those young, wild motherfuckers too. But see, I didn't know what I know now. So now we just got to teach people what we know, you know what I'm saying, from every perspective. Because when you start getting around here and people get a little familiar with it, everybody ain't bad guys. It's just we been taught fucked up. These drugs got and the drugs right now really got folks fucked up. It's Molly Percocets, all this goddamn dope these motherfuckers on, lean, all that shit done. All these kind of guns out, you know what I'm saying, Dracos and switches and all kind of shit. Man, please. And everybody know when you put a gun in a motherfucking hand, they can't wait to shoot that motherfucker. Mixing in with a little bit of the music. Man, please. But like I say, this was the third suspect. They got him. Now, in my head, when I seen that they got this guy, he's supposed to be the orchestrator of the hit, right? In my head, I'm thinking, how the fuck they know that he got something to do, that he the one paid guys to go do the hit? Now, how do y'all think they know that he paid somebody to do the hit? Somebody snitching. These niggas be so hard in their raps. This nigga just did a rap song in the jailhouse, but he the one snitching. How the fuck they know that this man paid for the hit? How the fuck they know this man? It's only 2 niggas locked up. One of y'all niggas told that this man here paid for the hit. So these niggas ain't real as you think. And I had to learn that myself, y'all. When I went to prison, it was because a nigga tried to rob me. And when I shot that nigga cried like a bitch. That nigga went and put them goddamn statements on my motherfucking ass. And these niggas be so goddamn gangster until you get gangster with their ass, then now all of a sudden they goddamn want to work with the police. They want to do all the snitch shit. All that gangster shit go out the window when the music turn off. A nigga get shot, no music come out, no bitches don't come out, none of that shit. Them niggas done sat in that goddamn holding cell for a year. They ain't see no bitches coming out. They ain't see no money dropping and all that shit no more. So now all of a sudden these niggas gotta tell, hey man, look, somebody paid me to do this shit, man. Somebody paid me to do this shit. They done snitched on this man. Who y'all think he gonna snitch on next? Who y'all think he gonna snitch on next? Whoever paid him to pay them? Whoever paid him to pay them, that's who next. I'm gonna let y'all hear the rest of this shit.
Say I'm a rapper. The state say that I'm a paid killer. The song dropped the same day Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy announced Hernandez Govan was indicted for ordering the hit on Young Dolph, making him the third murder suspect along with Cornelius Smith and Johnson. Johnson urging he has nothing to say with the words, no statement, got to be patient, might make it home before you blink, seeming to suggest he won't cooperate with the investigation.
Shit.
Harsh words as Young Dolph's family, friends, and fans continue to process his killing.
The unbelievable to me. I still don't believe that he gone. It's been years.
We asked 2 of Young Dolph's paper route empire artists about Johnson's song.
Somebody come.
And y'all see how the news do? They go find the ignorant niggas that they can find. So we would have found 2 of paper route empire nights, a nigga in a camouflage. These niggas got their chains all out. They smiling and shit, trying to act like they give a damn. They try to act like they give a damn. That's just what the news always gonna do. They gonna find the ignorant niggas they can find to try to interview to make the shit just look that much goddamn suspect and Young Dolph murder releases songs from jail.
We get pulled in, so somebody giving some statements. So it's just recognized. Somebody talking in real life. It is crazy.
So the nigga say somebody giving some statement from jail. Somebody talking in real life. So he trying to shame niggas for telling on goddamn for giving statements about somebody that's supposed to be a loved one to him. Do y'all see how weird this fucking death culture is? Y'all see how weird the death culture is? They telling a nigga not to snitch, and he might be telling on somebody to help solve the case of a person that's supposed to be a loved one to you. We so fucked up in the head, man. This shit is, man. And look at this nigga. This nigga is one of the golf artists. I can't remember this nigga name. I've seen him before. Look at him. He couldn't wait to get his ass on the motherfucking camera.
But I don't be thinking about it like I be trying to out that.
The song No Statements was released less than a week after Johnson asked a judge to be transferred out of 201 Poplar due to safety concerns. Previously, it was reported he was attacked in jail. Sheriff Floyd Bonner Jr. is considering the request from Judge Lee Coffey regarding a possible transfer. Johnson is currently being held in special management housing.
I want to be transferred too. No, you got no guns in jail, so you got to stand on our 10.
And they'll actually show shit like that. You can't have no guns in jail. You got to stand them all 10. If I was in there, I would want to get transferred too. Man, get the fuck out of here. Where the fuck they find these niggas at? They don't have no problem finding these type of niggas, man. I'm starting to hate this culture, man. I'm really starting to hate this culture, y'all. So they got a new suspect. The new suspect is the guy that they were just talking about that wants to transfer. The new suspect is his brother. Now, they had arrested this guy already. Not this guy. They had arrested another guy also. But they let that guy go. Now they want that guy back. He's on the run. He's on the run now. So, one guy they let go. The other two guys they got, now they got another guy saying that he orchestrated it. We don't know how they found out that he orchestrated it. We're just going to assume that somebody started talking about it. You got people starting to try to involve the rapper Black Youngster. I'm not really sure how they're trying to link Black Youngster in there, but you know, Black Youngster and Young Dolph had some beef. But that's just the culture now. Find beef with somebody, and it ain't cool to just keep it on wax no more. Now you gotta actually slide now. You gotta actually slide now. You gotta actually kill somebody. Don't give a damn about none of that, and then come out here and holler Black unity. This shit is a damn shame. It's fucked up. That's why I got out of the game, man. I went and fucking found me a career. I didn't want no part of this shit no more. Once a nigga snitched on me for shooting him for robbing me, I said, oh, hell no. Nah. Hell no. Nah. These niggas ain't gangsters. These niggas want to goddamn get gangster on you, but when you get gangster on their ass, they go working with the police, and you'll find yourself locked up like, damn, I should have just been normal. Shit. I don't care how rich a nigga get, but if you're dead, you ain't rich no more. And you see how quick motherfuckers will forget about your ass? You see how quick motherfuckers will forget about your ass? Man, please. Don't let this shit fool y'all, man. Don't let this shit fool y'all. But RIP to Young Dolph, man. Salute to that, man. You know, I actually like the Dolph. Now, I think he said and did a lot of ignorant shit. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, this the culture, you know. So, but I hate that happened to him. I don't think they'll get full justice for this man because there's a lot of people involved. So whoever paid for the hit, I don't think they'll get caught. I think there'll be a lot of speculation, a lot of finger pointing and all that shit like that. But these guys actually got a chance to get away with this shit. I don't know what the evidence is. It's gonna be an interesting trial when they do come up with trial for this shit. But it ain't something. It I wouldn't hold my breath to think that these guys will actually have to do time behind it because the guys actually had on masks and shit. You could actually put a reasonable doubt in a jury's head that it might have not have been them. And then guess what? Them guys can walk free. But this the culture that we built. Now, let me see. Anything else I want to touch on that situation? But like I said, when this man said that his lifestyle might have was responsible for his daughter's death, that's just when it just went way too far, man. A lot of people losing their life over some dumbass shit. Dumbass shit. And our culture is definitely pushing this bullshit. So let me go to the next thing I want to talk about. And it's another part of our culture that's kind of fucked up. It's another part of our culture that's fucked up. Now we got this young lady. Let me make sure I say her name right. This young lady, her name is Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella Robinson, y'all. Never heard of her. She's not a rapper. She's not a singer. She's not a YouTuber. It just become a big story of how this young lady went to Mexico for one of her friends to celebrate one of her friends' birthday. And in the mix of her going to celebrate one of her friends' birthday, something happened. We don't know exactly what happened, but we do know is that she was being somebody recorded her definitely catching a beating. And according to the police, hold on, y'all. I think I'm trying to pull up this video. Let me pull up this video so y'all can know exactly who I'm talking about. And I'm gonna pull up a news article so we can see what the story is. Now, I don't know if I will get in trouble for showing this video because it has fighting in it, a little violence in it. But this girl, or so, I don't even think this is a girl that's jumping on her. Hold on, maybe if I okay, let me show y'all this real quick. This the backup channel, so here if they don't allow it, fuck it. It is what it is. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. And RIP to the young lady. I mean, nobody deserved this because the girl wasn't even fighting back, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this pretty good. Hope y'all can. So this is the young lady right here. And let me pull up a I should say you, y'all. Let me pull up a Google article about her so I can read to y'all what they have on it. Name is Shanquella. Hey y'all, they got this thing all over too. Okay, let's read the news article about her first. Let's read the article about her first. So we can play the audio. We're gonna read this out. Well, I'll play the news clipping of it first. So I think we'll be okay with doing that. Okay, fair use, YouTube. All right, fair use, YouTube.
A North Carolina family is pushing for answers after their 25-year-old daughter died while on a trip to Mexico. Shanquella Robinson's parents say that she visited Cabo San Lucas last month with friends. And those friends claim that she suffered from alcohol poisoning before she died. But disturbing new information has emerged, causing her family to question what they were told. Salamandra Robinson is Shanquella's mother, and she's joining us now. And I got to tell you, I am appreciative that you are joining us now because I can only imagine the pain and the anger that you are.
Now, as y'all can hear, they're saying that the young lady died of alcohol poisoning. Now, I'm going to read what they got right here in the article. Mexican prosecutors, I'll highlight it too, so just in case y'all can see it. Just in case y'all can't see it. Okay, so it says Mexican prosecutors said Thursday they have opened an investigation into the death of a U.S. woman seen being beaten in the video that has gone viral. And probably the only reason they probably even investigating this shit because the video going viral. That's the thing about this new age. You know, a lot of times they'll cover some shit up there and say, oh, it's just another nigga, let's go ahead and go on about our business. But being that this thing went so viral, you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. But prosecutor in the state of Baja, California, California, I don't know. I got that hit. Oh yeah. Baja, California, said in a statement they are investigating the death of a woman they identify only as a foreigner at a resort development in the town of San Jose del Coba. A state official who was not authorized to be quoted by name confirmed the victim was Shanquella Robinson. The official confirmed that the group she had been traveling with had left Mexico. So they left her down there. The woman died some kind of way. All of a sudden, they saying that she has alcohol poisoning is what the news saying. And this, as y'all can see, this was a pretty young lady. This was a pretty young lady. She looked like she used to be a cheerleader. As you can see right here. Over here, it looked like she was just living her best life. A video apparently taken at a luxury villa in San Jose de la Coba shows one woman, apparently American, beating another woman. And y'all, I got that video. That so-called woman that's beating her, that don't look like no damn woman. That looks like a transformer, in my opinion. That don't look. I think she got attacked by a transformer. And those people that was videotaping it, I think they ass should be arrested for letting that transformer do her like that. Cause yeah. But anyway, let me finish reading. The video has been reposted many times on social media sites. In it, a man with an American accent can be heard saying, "Can you at least fight back?" The man did not appear to intervene in the beating. Oh yeah, that nigga gonna be fucked up. And he sounded like a little punk. So yeah, his ass gonna he gonna be goddamn he gonna be doing some time. Cause they gonna go at him. They probably ain't gonna mess with the females that sit around and watch this shit too. Because it was a female that was recording it. But that was just like a bitch ass nigga said, would you leave fight back? He want to see a fucking fight with his bitch ass. A real man was like, nah, man. All right. She ain't fighting back, bro. Let her go. Let her have that. You probably would have let them swing once or twice. And then when you seen that the other person does not want to fight, as a man, you'll be like, all right, she ain't gonna fight, bro. Nah, don't. Okay, just don't talk no shit. Now, if she's sitting there talking mad shit and then get her ass whooped. That might be different. But in that video, it didn't even look like that girl wanted to fight. It looked like she was trying to avoid that shit. Shaquilla's mother, Salamandra Robinson, told CBS News Anna Marie Green and Donna, whatever, their name don't matter, in Mexico are looking into her daughter's death as a murder. I was glad to hear that, she said. She said it was initially told by Shaquilla's friends that she had gotten sick with alcohol poisoning. But later on, she learned there was a fight, and the autopsy found that her injuries to her spinal cord and neck. So you're telling me this girl got alcohol poisoning after she got beat like that? So you telling me she got beat like that, then decided to go get so goddamn drunk that she gonna get alcohol poisoning? She ain't having fun no more at this point? Shit. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for showing that fight because that shit was kind of brutal. Mexican officials said they could not confirm the cause of death because it was a part of an ongoing investigation. But when they confirmed that, well, them niggas better run their ass right back to Mexico. Or they would be having to go to a Mexican jail. I just thought about that shit. Shit, boy, they really fucked up because if they found out that they murdered that girl, they going to a Mexican jail. Oh, you gonna be fucked up. You ain't gonna get the same justice that you gonna get in America. Oh, y'all done fucked up. But this is that culture again, y'all. This that culture again. When her mother saw the video, she said she knew it was her daughter. It raised questions about why nobody intervened in the purported beating, or why people she was traveling with would have beaten her. That's a crazy question too. Like that shows you the kind of haterism that's going on. Like people will go travel with you, and the first day there, they want to jump on you. Why the fuck you gonna go travel all the way to Mexico, then want to jump on a motherfucker? Man, nobody come out here to be fighting and all that shit. The fuck? She was not fighting nobody back. She didn't even have a chance. No one tried to stop it. I agree. If the girl ain't fighting back, man, break that shit up. You got this bitch ass nigga. You ain't at least gonna try to fight back. You could tell how the nigga was talking that the nigga had a whole bunch of sugar in his tank. The group Shaquilla was traveling with were people she went to college with. People she went to college with. But you can't trust nobody these days. One of the guys supposedly was her best friend. Yeah, he was gay. He was definitely gay if he was her best friend. Because I ain't about to if she my best friend and I'm a man, right? And I'm just thinking from a man point of view, y'all. Just don't excuse me. But if she is my best friend and I'm not gay, it's probably a girl I'm fucking. I'm not about to let my pussy get beat up. Not while I'm in goddamn in Mexico. Hell no. You ain't beating up my girl. So he had to be a gay type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to see that type of shit going on. And that's what punk ass niggas do. They want to see women fighting and all that shit. You ain't gonna at least fight back. There ain't no shit no man gonna say. He sound like a bitch ass nigga. You in the room with all these fucking females and you want to see them fighting. And it looked like she was naked. Cause you can see her titties, you know what I'm saying, kind of moving freely while they were fighting and shit. So it's like she was damn near naked and here they is trying to fight and shit. What kind of nigga sitting around? Like, I don't get that shit. But that's that whole ass nigga shit that we got going on. She hadn't seen him since she got the autopsy report. So she ain't seen this nigga no more. The mother hopes she can get more answers about what happened to her daughter, who's described as having a heart of gold. She loved everybody. She didn't mistreat nobody. Never. No one could possibly ever say anything bad about her because she was a good person. Usually when I meet cheerleaders, man, I don't see too many cheerleaders that have like that fighting spirit. So if she was a cheerleader, like, you know, I ain't never seen a cheerleader that like to fight. Those are always the preppy girls and shit. And the way she was acting in there, like she had never been in a fight in her life. And the way that other person was hitting on her, I think that was a transformer. And that's not trying to be funny, y'all. In another case, a different part of Beja, California, prosecutors said they have arrested 3 men and 1 woman in the October 25 disappearing of another American identified as Rodney Day. Hold on, that's a whole nother subject. My bad, y'all. God damn, there's all kind of shit fucked up happening in the world, y'all. Yeah, it's hell right now, y'all. I'm gonna finish playing this news article.
Feeling right now, and I know you want answers. We mentioned that you were initially told
Fair use.
that your daughter had alcohol poisoning. So can you talk a little bit more about when you first found out that your daughter had been hurt, had died, what you were told, and what made you question what you were told?
Well, I received a call on Saturday saying that my daughter was sick and that she had alcohol poison. But her doctor had never arrived, so I don't know where they got the alcohol poison from.
Oh, wow.
So at that time, they said the doctor was on the way to examine her. And she wasn't responding, as they told me. Said she was resting a little bit. But
hey, y'all, is that echoing? Y'all let me know if that's echoing. If it is, I'll start it from the I'll start it back over. And I'll put my mic on mute. Somebody let me know, is that echoing? It is? Okay. I'm gonna slide it back and I'm gonna put my mic on mute so y'all can hear it. And I'm gonna put some music behind it, so fair use. I got y'all. I appreciate you. It wasn't no echo. Some people saying it's echo. Okay, I'm a mute my mic anyway because it sounds like some people is hearing the echo, some people not. So let me put a little backdrop music. Fair use purposes.
God always the kid.
All right, fair use, YouTube.
Trip to Mexico. Shanquella Robinson's parents say that she visited Cabo San Lucas last month with friends. And those friends claim that she suffered from alcohol poisoning before she died. But disturbing new information has emerged, causing her family to question what they were told. Salamandra Robinson is Shanquella's mother, and she's joining us now. And I gotta tell you, I am appreciative that you are joining us now because I can only imagine the pain and the anger that you are feeling right now. And I know you want answers. We mentioned that you were initially told that your daughter had alcohol poisoning. So can you talk a little bit more about when you first found out that your daughter had been hurt, had died, what you were told, and what made you question what you were told?
Well, I received a call on Saturday saying that my daughter was sick and that she had alcohol poison. But her doctor had never arrived, so I don't know where they got the alcohol poison from. So at that time, they said a doctor was on the way to examine her. And she wasn't responding, as they told me. Said she was resting a little bit, but she wasn't all the way responding as normal. So I told them to keep me informed, and I wanted to know why they couldn't take her to the emergency room. They said because they needed $5,000 cash to be seen in the emergency room. And I said, well, she has insurance. And they said they didn't take insurance by being out the country. It was a little different. So at that time, I told them just keep me informed, and they did call back, but they still saying it was alcohol poisoning. So by later on that evening, they called and said that Shanquella had passed. And at that point, it just took my heart, crumbled up, just knowing my child was gone and I couldn't get there to her, could not do anything. And they said the medics came, 3 medics came, and no one couldn't do anything, couldn't save her. But I believe Shanquella was already passed, had already passed. But later on that next day, I got a call saying that they was over there fighting Shanquella, saying they don't know why they just put it on alcohol poison, say Shanquella, they was jumping on her.
Who called you?
Now that's amazing. That's amazing that people will call. This is the kind of culture we live in, y'all. Watch your friends closer than your motherfucking enemy. You can go out of state with people and celebrate somebody else's birthday now. She wasn't celebrating her birthday. She was celebrating somebody else's birthday. And you can tell by some people's character. So like you can look at this woman here, which is her mother, and you can tell this is a decent type of woman here. This is a concerning woman because they knew who they can call. So they knew this was a woman that's probably gonna be checking up on her daughter. You know what I'm saying? This is just pure evil. You called, and it probably was that bitch ass nigga. I guarantee you, it was that bitch ass nigga that called her and said, "Oh, well, she got alcohol poisoning. We just trying to see what's going on." Then when the lady asked the real question, "Why y'all didn't take it to the emergency room? Oh, you need $5,000, whatever." Which is kind of believable because it's messed up. But for you to call some medics to come to you, all of a sudden now they say there ain't nothing we can do with her. Well, hold on. If she had alcohol poisoning, she could have just been sick as a motherfucker. So this woman already knew something was up with these weirdo ass motherfuckers. This old hoe ass nigga, he probably was. I bet that hoe ass nigga was the one that called that shit. And if it was a bitch ass punk ass nigga there, I'm guaranteeing you that person that was jumping on her, I bet that was a goddamn transformer. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the picture, that video. I don't know if it's gonna get me in trouble, so I'm gonna put it at the end of this video. But I bet that nigga was a transformer. That was a man that fucking beat that girl, man. That's why her spine was fucked up. That's why her neck was broke. Another female couldn't have did that much damage, y'all. That was a motherfucking dude, in my opinion.
And these were the friends that she was with.
So the friends that she was with said it's not alcohol. They initially said it was alcohol poisoning, and then they said no, it's not. There was a fight.
There was a fight. This was a phone call that I received that it was a fight. So the video had to be out before they actually come back to Charlotte.
So there's a video on, for people that don't know, there's a video that's surfaced on social media that's very disturbing. You've seen this video, I know. Did you get a call from the police at any point about what they found?
Oh, I never received the call from the police saying what they found.
Or an autopsy, anything like that?
Later on that week, that Thursday, we received the call. That was the autopsy saying that her death had nothing to do with alcohol.
No,
so
I didn't see the
policy. Spinal, and say her neck had been broken. So that automatic let me know that she were jumped.
So did you at that?
As you can hear from her, she said once she finally heard from the medical people, that ain't had nothing to do with alcohol. Nothing to do with alcohol. Where they get that shit from? Her spine was broke? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. And them niggas was on the first thing back smoking. Them motherfuckers was on the first thing back smoking after you done fucking, after they realized what they did. And you could tell it was all jealousy because you see the the whatever that was jumping on her, you could tell she had a certain hate for this girl. She had a certain hate for that motherfucker. That shit is crazy. To the point that this girl's spine is broke, and you talking about a fucking alcohol poison? I would have rather you not call me at all. If I'm the parent, don't call me and lie to me with some shit like that. I would rather you just not call me at all. Just fucking make me just. You should have just left the room and left her ass up or whatever. No, that's just, man. Prayers for this young lady, man. This is our culture, y'all. And look at these white folks looking like, God damn, ain't that some shit? These niggas ain't shit. These white folks gotta say niggas ain't shit. Magnum Cobra Logic 7.0 salute. Custom cousin. Now, I didn't hear the father's interview. Yeah, it's pure envy. Heldemir. That's just pure envy. You could tell that's what this was about. It was just envy. It ain't had nothing to do with nothing she did or any of that shit. It was just envy.
Is the kid.
I can't describe the words. The story makes me feel atrociously. She was fine and had it going on. She just fucked all the way. Yeah, she was hot now. She was definitely hot. I give her that now. And the people that we seen, the other girl, she wasn't hot at all. She was goddamn. She was shaped like a letter P. But I don't even think that was a girl. I think that was a transformer. And I'm not being funny. I ain't got no problem with no LGBTQ whatever. Y'all don't get me mad. You know, y'all don't get me mixed or whatever. I'm just saying my perspective, what it looked like.
At that point, have you spoken with the friends that were with her since then?
I spoke to the friends, like they had when she actually passed. It was on a Saturday evening night when they called. But I talked to them. I think they arrived back home maybe Sunday or Monday, and I talked to them like on Tuesday and Wednesday. I talked to them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and they kept on saying there was never a fight. There was never a fight. So I didn't believe any of them stories. So after we received the autopsy,
they lied to this man, this lady, this girl mama right in her face. The father told a lie. I gotta pull up the father's interview. I'll try to pull up the father's interview. They lied to this woman right in her face. They said, "Oh, it wasn't never a fight. That sounds like some punk ass nigga shit." I'm just thinking in my head of this bitch ass nigga. I don't really blame the other female. I blame that bitch ass nigga. I bet he was the one that called her mama because, like she said, that was one of her friends. That was supposed to be her best friend to do. I believe throw his bitch ass in the jail. We gotta know what he gonna be doing. He gonna be fucking with Eminem lipstick and shit, goddamn neck bag tones and shit. You told him, oh, it wasn't never a fight. It wasn't never a fight. He ain't got no remorse, no guilt. He rather to cover the shit up. These motherfuckers ain't shit. At least like, man, they got into a fight. It was mutual combat, and it went really bad. But for y'all to lie and cover it up, talking about alcohol poison and all that shit, nah, it make me feel like you intentionally killed my daughter. And this girl comes from a stable background. This woman is married. This girl know her mother and her father. She don't come from that broken home shit. But I guarantee you the rest of them motherfuckers come from that culture of violence, of ignorant shit, ain't got shit, so they probably were just jealous of her. It's fucking sad, man.
Autopsy on Thursday evening, and the autopsy told us what had actually happened to her, and so that took it to a whole nother level because they're saying that it was alcohol, and alcohol was not the cause of her death.
Yeah.
You know, they jumped on her over there. And if you see the video actually shows that she was not fighting nobody back. She didn't even have a chance. All of them sitting there looking, no one sat, tried to stop it. She had nobody over there to help her,
So
there was nothing she could do.
This is a video that's circulating on social media. Just to clarify, when you saw that video, did you think that was your daughter?
Yes, that was my daughter.
Okay. Did the friends talk about the video? Did they acknowledge the video in any way?
Hold on, did they just show the video, y'all? My bad, I stepped away to go fix my phone. Did they just show that video?
As far as you know,
this is a video that's circulating on social media. Just to clarify, when you saw that video, did you think that was your daughter?
Yes, that was my daughter.
Okay. Did the friends talk about the video? Did they acknowledge the video in any way?
No, never. They never acknowledged the video.
As far as you know, obviously, because this has happened in Mexico, which complicates everything, the Department of State has issued a statement saying that they're aware of the reports. What do you know from the Mexican authorities and even the Department of State about where things stand then? You mentioned the autopsy report. What have you learned?
Well, I have learned now that they are looking at it as murder. And I was glad to hear that.
This, so often it is mothers that really sort of push and push and push. And I know this is hard. Your daughter, I want you to tell us more about her. She is obviously not just a headline in a story. Tell us about your daughter.
Well, Shanquella was sweet, very kind. She had a heart of gold. She loved everybody. She didn't mistreat nobody. Never, no one could possibly ever say anything bad about her because she was a good person.
Was she close friends with the people that she went on this trip with?
Well, all I know that she went to college with them. That one of the guys is supposed to have been her best friend.
Now, for this woman, she's saying, now everybody always speaks, kindly of, their daughter or their son, but I actually believe this woman when she say that this girl, didn't have any, enemies like that and all that stuff like that, because she wasn't aggressive like a person that's used to fighting. You could tell this girl had never fought before, just the way that shit was going down. And then the fact that they couldn't even be honest and say, well, yeah, there was a fight, but, they could at least downplay the fight. I don't even want to see it. That's a strong woman, because this is breaking my heart, so I can imagine how she feels. Yeah, man, she's trying to hold up. And we only seen one person jumping on her. I don't think that they jumped on her. They jumped her, but I think they let that he-she stump and beat on her and they just thought it was just okay. And this nigga's supposed to be her friend. I'll let this play.
And he had went on family trips with us, and he'd been to the family house. We all been on trips together, just a good time. And I never thought that he could be that low to do my child like that.
Have you heard from him since all of this happened?
Yeah, he came to the house 4 days in a row until he found out we knew what the autopsy said.
And you haven't seen him since?
Haven't seen him since.
And Salamandra, have they?
Now that's some cutthroat ass shit. You know exactly what's going on when you go, man, you think this boy, they done been letting this nigga go on trips with them. They been showing love to this nigga and all this shit. And yeah, I know this nigga gotta be a punk. Cause she ain't saying like they this kind of was her boyfriend or something. This was one of them gay niggas that, hang with the cheerleaders and shit. And this nigga here came to this woman's house. I wouldn't have been able to do that. If that would have happened, I would have been like, man, damn, I got love for you like you my mother. I can't even sit here and lie to you. Man, they were fighting. I ain't gonna lie, I should have broke it up. I feel horrible about not breaking it up. I would have, like, a real man would have took responsibility. Like, damn, man, I fucked up. I should have broke that up, this and that, this and that. This bitch ass nigga went to this woman's house and sit there and tried to cover up for this funky ass other bitch. Or whatever that's supposed to be that was over there. Man, it's a cold, cold world, man. Niggas will go in front of your mama and sit there and console your mama knowing that they had something to do with your death. Boy, this shit is sad. That's fucked up, y'all. This shit here is sad as hell. And I ain't really know how sad this shit was. I'm watching this for the first time with y'all right now, y'all. I didn't see this interview. Only thing I saw was the video. I've been hearing about everything that's going on. This is my first time finding the full story too. I haven't even looked at other people's full story. I've been seeing people go on YouTube making videos about this. I haven't went into detail about it myself. But this is wild, man.
They given you any sense of a timeline? As far as I know, you said that they're investigating this now as a murder, but have they given you any sense of a timeline as to when you may hear more from them?
No, they just said they're still working on it.
Well, we want to acknowledge, we mentioned that you've seen the video. The reason we've chosen not to show it is disturbing. We can't verify the authenticity of it at this point. As you mentioned, you saw it, you believe that's your daughter. But we appreciate you sharing your story and what you believe happened. And as Anne-Marie said, it is moms who often do fight for their children, that never give up.
We hope you get the answers that you're seeking.
Yes, I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll stay in touch. Salamander Robinson.
Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never. We stream for...
Now, salute to that strong woman, man, because I'm a parent myself of an adult child. And I pray that I never have to get a call when my son's, out with his friends. Because my son right now, he's living his best life. He's 21. He likes to travel and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I pray that I never have to get that phone call and I have to bury my child before I'm out of here. And I'm pretty sure everybody feels the same way. Because we supposed to, our children's supposed to bury us. We ain't supposed to bury our children. And to know that your child is out and they done went to college, they out there living their best life, experiencing the world and everything. And then, they have friends that so you feel a little comfortable with their friends, them going out with their friends and stuff, and then you find out some shit like this happened. I can imagine that this woman hasn't slept since, man. Blessings, man. This is very sad. And I'm glad they're covering it and not just, acting like that it never happened and, just ignoring it and all that stuff like that. And we just got to say a prayer for this woman, man. She seems like a very sweet woman. Let me see if I can find the interview with the father. Do anybody know what station the interview with the father was on? Let me put it in Google and see if you'll pull it up. Let's see if I can find it real quick, y'all. And like I say, she was hot now. She was definitely hot. So that definitely brings hate sometimes. And she is from Charlotte. Yeah, the FBI has gotten involved, y'all. So yeah. And this is the culture we in, man. People pull out their phones before they help you. They'll sit there and pull out a fucking phone instead of helping you. fucking sad, man. Let's see, here it is. Let's see what her father had to say.
God dog is the kid.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm pulling up the father's say. And as a father, man, oh man, I'm in disbelief, y'all, because I'm just finding out this stuff right along, you know. Okay, here's the father speaking out. Hold on. I don't want to play that. This is off another YouTube channel. I don't want to play that. Nigga might try to play it. Not that shit. In 1 second, y'all. I'm about to find this shit. They got a couple of sources here. Well, it's all on YouTube, so I guess I gotta play it on somebody's YouTube shit. I'll just play the audio though. I won't play the video.
God dog is the kid.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play the audio, y'all. Let me speed it up. Fair use, fair use. So it looks like a guy has the father up there. It's 16 minutes. We ain't gonna listen to all of it, but unless it's really, you know, very in detail. But let's listen to what the father had to say. His name is Gerald. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it on my TV. So I can just only play the audio. I don't even want YouTube to take that shit that I just played this nigga video on. Fair use, fair use.
What's up with me? I mean, come on, man, really? You should have came in that house. Hey, y'all. You want to sit there and say you played music and rub her head and then she took a last breath, you left? What's up with me? I mean, come on, man, really? You should have came in that house. Hey, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all stand down here. Y'all stand down here. Y'all not going back. Y'all not back going to the United States. You should have came in here and saw these things. Y'all didn't hurt this girl. No.
A Charlotte family continues to mourn and search for answers weeks after discovering their daughter's death. After a fighting video surfaced, the FBI got involved and Mexico declared this is a homicide. There are also 2 new videos circulating online. One of Shanquella walking around the villa and the other is supposed to be an extended version of the attack.
It's not friends to me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What? When Go said they crew.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta let y'all see this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I gotta let y'all see this, y'all. Okay. We're gonna take some penitentiary. We're gonna take some YouTube penitentiary chances today. Fuck that. Okay. Like they say, there's more footage that's coming out. Only footage I've seen was the one where she actually got jumped on. And I don't know if I should show that, but I'm gonna show it if they ain't showing it right here. And fair use. Hopefully this girl here, whoever she is, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna try to commentate over it because she's planning on somebody's shit.
A homicide. There are also 2 new videos circulating online. One of Shanquella walking around the villa, and the other is supposed to be an extended version of the attack.
It's my friends for me, because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What? They what the old said they crew.
The one that's like mediocre is my channel.
Last night, the North Carolina Beat also gave another exclusive on the case. They spoke with Shanquella's father about the new alleged footage, the investigation, and her friends.
What did they come back to North Carolina and tell your family, especially Khalil, who is, the best friend of your daughter? Can you just talk about how you found out about your daughter's death? And can you talk about the lie that they told?
Well, at first, I was sitting at home on a Saturday, which was the 29th. It was like 7 or 8 p.m. And the phone rung. I'm sitting there looking at TV. So my mom said, I said, well, Mom's calling. So I picked the phone up and
So, this is the young lady's father, and a YouTuber, managed to speak to the father, and like I said, they're from Charlotte, North Carolina, and the guy that they're showing, she's walking around the house like, it don't take y'all that long to get naked, it's like, I guess they was having some kind of, it was about to be a naked party. Yeah, hey, live your best life. I ain't mad at you. The dude's supposed to be her best friend. I'm not letting my best friend get, jumped on. Yeah, that type of getting that kind of phone call, you ain't expecting that kind of phone call, man.
And it wasn't sounding right. So she said, Shanquella gone. So, I said, gone, gone where, and she said, she dead. I said, dead how? And she said, alcohol poison. So when she said alcohol, I said, how's she got alcohol poison? Where's she at? So she said, Mexico, Cabo. So, the phone just, my phone dropped and I just started crying. I'm trying to figure out who she was over there with, and said she was over there with some friends that she went to school with, went to Salem with.
Now that's the last fucking phone call you ever want to get in your life from your baby daddy or baby mama, and saying that your child is gone, and to have to process that, and then have to find out later, and then hear something like alcohol poison, you might can cope with that just a little bit. And then when you hear that some friends are responsible for their death, oh hell no. Said they were getting bathing suits to go to the pool. Okay. Yeah, they need to get all there. Everybody needs to be prosecuted. Everybody that's in that fucking room. Because whoever didn't come with the truth, they had their chance to come with the truth. If somebody would have came with the truth, I would have said, okay, they felt guilty. You know what I'm saying? Things might have went bad. But being that y'all tried to cover it up, something fishy here. And sorry, y'all, I'm gonna have to keep stopping it because I want to make sure this is fair use. So I'm gonna have to commentate over it. So,
So I said, you know of him? You know him? She said, I know of him. I just know she went to school with him. So, from there, my whole night was just trauma, man. I just cried all that night. Just cried.
Yeah.
Not knowing, how, over in Mexico, where she at, or what,
Now,
right now,
go ahead, Dad.
it's just hard. It's just the point that alcohol poisoning. it didn't sound right, you know. I said, how you got over there, you know, for the flu over there, you know, I'm trying to, when she leave? So he said, she left Friday, you know, got there, 8 o'clock. She said she talked to her on the phone, and they was sitting there drinking, you know, eating tacos, some salads. The chef came in, and from there she said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So from that point, that was Friday, so Saturday, you know, so she telling me the whole story now. So from that point then, that's when she found her dead at 3 o'clock, say her friend Khalid was on the phone talking to us, and she was, you know, sick, throwing up, she wasn't feeling well. She took a shower, laid back down, and they called the Airbnb house. They supposed to send a medic out, doctor out there.
So like I said, it was that bitch ass nigga that called and goddamn lied to her parents. The nigga that she done, you know, showed love to like her own son. They done went on trips with him and all that, like her mother said. This bitch ass nigga calling to cover that shit up. Lock that nigga ass up in a Mexican jail. I heard in the Mexican jails, nigga, all the water, that shit goes straight through you. You get fucking diarrhea. Lock that nigga ass up when he fucking get diarrhea at the stomach where all he do is shit on himself every fucking day. Bitch ass nigga. Telling that lie. This nigga fabricated a lie. He fabricated a lie. Oh, she was sick, she was drinking, and she was throwing up and all that. Get the fuck out of here. That girl been in college all this time, been probably drinking like a motherfucker in college. Now all of a sudden she get drunk and got alcohol poison. How the fuck you know it's alcohol poison if y'all can't even get a goddamn medical doctor? How you know she got alcohol poison if a doctor ain't even seen her? So this nigga knew he was lying. FBI about to fuck you up, nigga. Cause y'all did the man, please. This man is a strong man, because I would have been so fucking furious. I would have been like, bring that punk ass nigga to me. I gotta find that nigga. I need his head. I don't want the FBI to find this nigga. I got this nigga my damn self. I got this nigga. Nah, fuck the FBI. That nigga came, when that nigga came and got there, was coming to visit and all that shit, I would have been on that nigga heel. I would have investigated that nigga way before the FBI would have investigated. Come here, let me talk to you. So you saying, what now? What happened? You said, what happened? Alcohol poison. Nah, bro, something. I would have looked that nigga in his eye and I would have seen who was lying. That nigga would have never made it out that goddamn house.
To the house, and they had to pay $150 for the doctor to come. So when the doctor came, they had to look at her, try to put an IV in her arm, and you know, said the IV popped out and she went into a seizure. You know, that's what Khalid telling, you know, my mom's all this right here now. So
right.
I'm trying to figure out, you know, I'm listening to the conversation, so I'm trying to figure out, well, you know, why Khalid, you know, didn't give you the phone or let you hear the doctor. Then right. One of them in the house, which she was told, one of them told her she need to wire $5,000 over there so they can take her to the hospital, or so she be able to get in the hospital. I say, $5,000 for what? I mean, she got insurance. She always had insurance. Right. So from that point, that's it. So then all of a sudden, money came. Okay, now we getting together trying to figure out where she at. So
I am going to show you in the next 2 minutes how.
She on the embassy, calling the embassy. They giving her to run around. I don't know too much about Mexico, none of that. So me and my brother was over my mom's house. So as I'm standing here talking to y'all right now, I'm just hurting all inside. So my mind is really on, you know, my daughter, but I'm sitting here telling what was told to me. So what I had to do, in which I know it wasn't up a God that led me to her. So me and my brother got on that phone and started Googling all the funeral homes that was over in Mexico, Cabo. So we
Hey, I'm with you. Who just said that? Somebody just said that nigga would have been attached to my hip until we found. Exactly. That nigga would have had to sleep at my. Nigga, where you going? Oh, I'm going home. No, the fuck you ain't, nigga. You ain't going nowhere until we got there and get this autopsy report. I don't believe this bullshit you hollering. Nah, nigga. That nigga would have been attached to me. Nah, you was there, you ain't going nowhere. I would have followed that nigga home, all kind of shit. Nah, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. I can imagine what this man go through, man. Blessings to this man. You know, you gotta pray for this brother. That gotta be the most horrible shit to have to hear, man. Boy, bring me that nigga here.
Came up to the funeral home, Riviera funeral home over there. And first we called, a guy answered the phone. He didn't speak English. So we called back again, and another young lady answered the phone. And her name was Elizabeth. And from that point on, she said, I asked her, you have Shanquella Robinson over there? She said, yes, sir. Like, Miss Robinson, I'm sorry for your loss. And so from that point on, she said, Mr. Robinson, I'm going to stick with you until I get your daughter back to the States. So that lady was like an angel. So a lot of paperwork had to be done. My mom sent the paperwork was already in the system. So I called her back. She said, yeah, I got the paperwork. I need a release form so I can release her body to you. And so we did that. And the bill came up and everything. So I wired the money over there, you know. I wired the money, got the body. So did the paperwork, and it'll take a while for that paperwork to get done, so they transfer everything over into English. Yeah. So she got back here last Thursday, around about 5 o'clock. So I'm sitting there in the funeral home. As soon as that door opened and that box came in there with her in it, man, you know, just cried like a baby. Yeah. Didn't even want to leave out the funeral home.
Man, this is man. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I can only imagine what this guy had to go through as a father. As a father. I gotta call my baby girl tonight. She out there in Texas. I've been calling her every damn week. Shit.
My brother had to pull me out of there. You know, I'm sitting here, you know, looking at her, seeing, you know, a knot on her head, her eyes swole, she got a cut lip. And, you know, just, you know, that's no alcohol wasn't gonna do all that, you know. So that's something not adding up right here. And so y'all gonna come back here to the States and bring her luggage back, sit right there in her mom's, in her sister's face, ate, told y'all story, how it happened, alcohol poisoning and all that. And then, you know, 2 or 3 days later, when that report came back, the lady told me, no, Mr. Brown, your daughter didn't die of no alcohol poisoning. She died, it was trauma to her neck and her spinal cord. It was broke. So that's when I just had it. I said, no, I said, baby girl, your daddy is not gonna let you die in vain. I will get justice for you.
I spoke with Miss.
Now, this is a strong man, because wow, you have to look at your daughter in this box and you see the obvious signs of the trauma. Like he said, she had a busted lip, a swollen eye, all this stuff like that. And you got a bitch ass nigga sitting here telling you she died of alcohol poisoning. And now the lady that called the autopsy that showed that she didn't have alcohol poisoning. Bring that nigga head to me.
Salamandra, I spoke with Miss Robinson, and she had told me that Khalil had been coming back over to the house, he was coming around every day. Did he ever call you? Did he ever reach out to you personally and tell you, you know, what happened or any of that?
No, Khalil never called whatsoever. You know, when his mom was telling me, you know, he'll come over to the house. I guess he was coming over to see what kind of information they knew. But once I found the information out, that's how they found the information, was through me, that she had a broken neck and a broken spinal cord.
So that bitch ass nigga, he didn't want to talk to the daddy. That bitch ass nigga tried to go for the woman. He tried to convince that woman that shit because he was hoping that it wasn't no man to have to talk to. He didn't want to talk to no motherfucking man. He didn't want to talk to no man. That bitch ass nigga, I'm telling you. I see what this is. I see what's going on, y'all. But I don't want to, I don't want to get perceived as talking bad on, those people. But I see what's going on here.
Trauma.
Right.
That's how they got the information. It was through me, and then once they came, when I called him, said what happened, then he was over there. Then all of a sudden, when they told me he got all sick and wasn't feeling good, and said his aunt was with him or his mama was with him, he wanted to leave. And when he left, they ain't heard no more from him, So.
Oh, bitch ass nigga, don't get sick and all that shit now and want to leave. No, I would have said no. Don't let that nigga leave. I don't give a fuck if that nigga sick, whatever he is. Nah, hold that nigga right there. Hold that nigga right there.
And then when I saw the video, for y'all to beat her, knowing she's not a fighter, for y'all to, I don't know if y'all woke up out of her sleep, to beat her naked like that. Well, why she was naked? You mean, to sit in that room and watch her, that girl hit on her like that while she was naked. I mean,
It's
means in the room. Wait, I mean, do y'all have sisters? Do y'all have a mother? What if someone show y'all a video like that?
The video shows that a fight was inside the bedroom, and I do know, and I communicated with you from source, that there is a second video, because obviously, Shanquella is on the ground with her.
Recordings just got better.
Now, I haven't seen the second video, but that is crazy. Let me see what he says about the second video.
Other information that we learned today now, so in video, because obviously, Shanquella is on the ground with her head down. So I mean, you could tell that she's still alive. But then other information that we learned today about Winter Donovan grabbing her around her neck and slamming her and her not getting back up. There is a second video that is out there. This information came directly from someone who is friends with Dejanay's mother. And this information was communicated because people were upset about the fact that only one angle is being showed, and that is Dejanay assaulting your daughter. This was not a fight. This was a brutal assault because your daughter was not fighting back. And in that video, at the end, Khalil had told Shanquella's sister and Miss Salamandra that he was not there when all of this happened, after the fact that they learned from talks from those that was there that there was a fight, that he was not in the room. But the video clearly shows him to the left. I mean, you've never seen Khalil, have you, Mr. Bernard?
So the nigga tried to exclude himself from there. The nigga knew exactly what the fuck that happened, and the girl her neck probably wasn't broke until that last slam of her neck. That's wild, man. This is wild, man. This is heartbreaking. Because everybody can imagine how they would feel if this was their child.
No, never seen Khalil.
Yeah.
I heard the same thing you heard. There's a video out there.
Yeah.
That she picked up by the neck and slammed on the ground, and once they slammed her, she didn't get back up. Did not get back up. So I guess that slam right there must have broke her neck and her spinal cord.
The only innocent person and the only victim in this case is Mr. Bernard's daughter, and that's Shanquella Robinson. Ain't no talking about this. Not Bernard. Did you watch any of his video?
Who was video?
Nazir's. Did you watch any of Nazir's videos?
Yeah, I watched a little bit how he's saying this and that, saying that. Really?
And the problem,
never seen this guy's this guy that they're referring to. I haven't seen his video either. I have to go research that. I wish I would have checked that. Too many people talking about the same thing over and over again. This is the first time we're talking about it. I haven't. I'm learning all this right now, right along with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see his Snoop Mom, boss. They got there at 3:30. His fight landed at 12:19. Wow. And it's it's sad because we as men, we don't cry much, but shit, this shit here make you cry like a baby. Hell, I almost want to shed a tear right now.
That I have is, I don't.
You came there and you saw her. You should have got help. If you was her friend, you ain't seen her in 9 years, and you came in that house. Ain't no way you gonna sit here and you saw the bruises. You saw the bruises. You came in the house. You want to sit there and say you played music and rub her head, and then she took a last breath. You left. You saw the music. I mean, come on, man, really? You should have came in that house. Hey, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all stand down here. Y'all stand down here. Y'all not going back. Y'all not back going to the United States.
Exactly. He should
have came in here and saw these bruises. Y'all didn't hurt this girl. No.
Okay, Schmoody lady say the new video allegedly shows a woman body slammed Robinson to the floor after she was brutally beaten by another woman while she was naked and defenseless. Apparently a second video. Damn. Wow. I just seen the first video of the girl, just beating her, whatever. And she was sitting on the ground, kind of looking dazed or whatever. And the girl was over there like she still wanted to fight. After you seen the girl wasn't gonna fight back, and you over there, you're the victim. What more do you need to do? But now it takes somebody else to I want to get a piece of it too. What the fuck kind of shit is that? This is bullying at its max. And this is bitch ass nigginess to its max, because that's when, after the first little fight or whatever, I can see that part. I'm like, all right, man, that's enough. She ain't fighting back. This is my home girl. This is my best friend or whatever. The girl already in the naked. And that's why I don't want to show the video, because you can see she's clearly naked. And, here it is. Y'all supposed to be having a good time. The girl sounded like she was full of spirit as she was walking around and everything. You don't hear her, talking shit like she got no beef with nobody. They're not playing no video of them arguing or nothing like that. So the problem obviously wasn't that big. But this is where the envy comes in. You can tell whoever did this, they were just envious. That's all that was. This was envy. And now they probably didn't know that they was doing that much damage, but this is our culture, man, where people want to do maximum violence to people that look just like us. Shit sad as a motherfucker.
Exactly. That is the problem.
Y'all ever thought she got a mother and a father? Got people back here in the States that love her and care about her, especially her daddy.
Yeah.
And then y'all can't even call. You come to the house, over to her sister's house, and try to say, Miss Robinson, do you have Mr. Robinson phone number? Can we call him and give him my condolences? Not at all. Y'all said right there and told her mama that it wasn't no altercation.
And it was
Y'all told her mama and her sister right there in their face it wasn't no altercation in that house. That's exactly what y'all said. You should have did more than what you did.
The nigga tried to call the father and say, I want to give my condolences. Nigga, kill yourself. Kill yourself. That's bullshit. Which is not uploaded on the internet from the FBI to join the investigation. I'm glad the FBI got involved, because the Mexican, police, they don't give a fuck. It's American, and then it's a Afro-American. Oh man, they wasn't gonna do a goddamn thing. They wasn't gonna do shit. So I'm glad the FBI got involved, because the FBI gonna find out exactly what happened. I can't wait till they grab this bitch ass nigga up, and that bitch ass nigga better not be crying. that bitch ass nigga better not be crying at all. Cause nobody wanna hear your fucking weak ass fucking tears. I hope they get your ass in that motherfucking goddamn jailhouse and stick that fucking broomstick where the sun don't shine. Cause if man nigga deserved that, that bitch ass nigga deserved that. You went in front of this, bruh. You went to this woman's mother and for 4 days and sit there knowing your involvement in this shit, trying to see what kind of information she gave. That shit is fucking sad. This is our death culture, y'all. This is our death culture, y'all.
Should have did more than what you did. You trust and believe me, every last one of y'all. Y'all would have stayed there at that hospital down there with my daughter. I would have made sure y'all got back here. You wouldn't have been staying in New Mexico.
And that's real shit. I ain't gonna lie. If that was my friend, and that's just me, if I seen something like that happen and unfortunately it went that bad, I ain't leaving my friend down here. Nah, hell nah. Them motherfuckers got on that flight and brought their ass back the whole way with this on their mind. Knowing what the fuck they did. Trying to get the fuck on. Man, this shit here is sad.
God is the kid.
You would have got back here. You would not have stayed down there.
Well,
that would have meant a whole lot to me, knowing that you stayed down there with my daughter till I got there or we got there. We all would have been getting back on that plane together. But y'all didn't do that. Y'all left her.
Is there anything that you can tell us about the FBI on investigating?
I'm just waiting on them.
Yes,
I'm in the blind just like everybody else in the blind. I just know God is moving. You know, he's moving at his own time. And I walk by faith, not by sight.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
As I say that,
come on now.
As I say that, what I say, justice will be done for her.
Yes.
And I'm gonna stop it right there, and I pray that justice actually is done for her, man. And we definitely need to love our kids. Make sure you hug your daughter, your son, whatever. And just know, man, the evil is lurking, man. Evil is lurking. This is our culture. You got motherfuckers. Oh man, that's some sad ass shit. I'm just learning of this story right along with y'all. That's my first time hearing him speak. That was my first time hearing the mother speak. And I saw the video. I was gonna show the video, but I just better judge. I'm not gonna show the video because the young lady, she is naked, which you can't really see, you know, her body parts in vivid detail. But I'm pretty sure YouTube on high alert for this video and everything. So this is the first time I got through a video without them fucking taking my shit down. So we're gonna keep it, you know, we're gonna keep it copacetic right now. But it's sad, man, how we do our own people. Then if this was a white person would have did a black person like this, oh man. Well, who needs fucking the KKK? Who needs white supremacy or any of that shit when we do this shit to our damn self? We done talked about the Young Dolph situation, you know, how we do each other. We done talked about the Takeoff situation. They ain't even got no killer about him yet. But we sat right there and watched a man walk right past this man lose his life over a fucking argument. We're listening to, we talked about Charleston White and T.I. and, you know, Charleston White. I don't care how much you don't like what he say, but a lot what he say is true. This is what we praise. This is what we listen to. This is what this is what we've been doing. And a lot of niggas need their ass fucking locked up. Throw away the fucking key. Y'all niggas make black people look bad. And this bitch ass nigga and her bitch ass so-called homegirl that probably was hating on her the whole fucking time. Probably was hating about the dude. That probably don't even want no pussy. He over there, he's looking for some dude. Man. But y'all, I appreciate everybody that came, showed up for the show, man. You know, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Over 12,000. You know, if you haven't subscribed already. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button already. I know I haven't been live lately, man. I've been working like crazy. I've been working on 2-3 houses at a time. So it's just been real scarce for me to come home and, you know, eat a little rest and get up and make a video and then still get up early in the morning. But, you know, I had to make it happen today. I definitely had some things that I wanted to talk about or whatever. It's just a deaf culture that we're used to living in. But you know what? I want to prove to y'all how much of a deaf culture and how much we hate all fucking people. We do it to each other, man. I want to let y'all listen to, no, I do. Matter of fact, I'll do a live on that tomorrow. I'll do that live on that tomorrow. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. But it's just obvious evidence that it happens over and over and over. The jealousy that our own people have for us, man. We gotta stop this shit, man. But which I know that's just, I know I'm just talking in the air, and it ain't gonna stop because it's in our music, it's in our culture. Well, it was built into our music and in our culture. But we became so numb to just doing each other wrong, not caring about each other, not even living in the graces of God no more. When people were fucking people would kill you and go talk to your mama. They would kill you, go talk to get right in front of your mama and say, "Oh, my condolences." People would kill you. People would watch you get killed and say, "Oh man, my condolences. I feel so bad for the person that got killed. Did you see who did it? Nah, ain't no snitching. No snitch. I ain't no snitch." Oh, but rest in peace to the person that just got killed. Fucking damn shame. And that's pretty much what them stupid motherfuckers are doing. They seen somebody get killed. They seen something that wasn't right. And they covering for the killer. They cover for the killer. Our community is lost like a motherfucker. You're right, we are committing self-genocide. The spell is cast on our people. We the ones casting the spell though. Because the spell is in the words, in the power of the tongue. And guess what we're doing? We're making sure that goddamn everybody else stays under it by making sure we're putting all this death in the air. Putting all this death in the air, and we wonder why these white folks don't even take us fucking serious. They wonder why nobody takes us fucking serious. We don't deserve it. And I'm gonna leave it with that. Man. I appreciate everybody pull up. Shout out to Smoothie Ladies. Shout out to Duran BTV. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Duran BTV. Mika 33, salute to you. Sheriff Palmer, salute to you. Salute to Smoothie Lady. Salute to Love Lace, Mom Boss Mayo, Turan. Salute to Simba. Inner Energy, salute to you. Simple D, salute, shout out. Shout out to everybody that rock with a brother. Michelle Bryan, Caked Up Entertainment Catering. Too Big for Skinny Jeans, Carl Belton. Magnum Cyborg, Logic 7.0, salute to you. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all have a great night. I'm gonna just play one more song by the brother KRS-One because, you know, Jay Lee, salute to you, tall boy. Versace, salute to you. You know, KRS-One, he talks about this type of culture, inner energy. Talks about this kind of culture, and that's why I love KRS-One because he's one of the few brothers that they will never promote because he teaches self-power, self-knowledge, and self-love in a hip-hop way, then going 30 years strong. Y'all have a lovely, peaceful night. Ears to the street, gonna get up out of here. I gotta get to work in the morning. Salute. Look to the brother KRS-One for always keeping it real. Salute to everybody. Good night, y'all. Man, y'all gotta listen to that shit. Y'all gotta listen to that shit in detail. I gotta play that back one more time, man. That nigga was spitting some real shit. He's telling about this culture, man, this deaf culture. This deaf culture, man. I'm playing it back.
saying, because only the culture will feed them the training. You see what they playing, you see what they saying, and you cannot see us. Our people ain't slaying. Well, maybe you do it, then maybe you don't, and then maybe you will, and then maybe you won't. But it's our community. Schools who open the bleeding, the crime, and the police are joking. The TV is playing that openly dope. A lot of people are dying. You see them joke with that cheating and lying. You see in the phone when they telling our people that this they hoping that anything change with the last photo. The time before that we pass so. Oh, we be getting this chapter 11 while racist with weapons are shooting our reference a message from heaven with all that you can't get understanding, overstating this lesson with all of the money and the cash you can't get each other for sure. It's the point you neglecting the thieves and the lions. They all in your section. I'm bringing my people in different direction. Praise. My lyrics is praise. I'm coming so crazy. They must be crazy. Yo, so here goes another. My sisters and brothers is obvious. KRS but these others. I bring out the bed while they under the covers. I spit off the head while they babble and stutter. Not thinking that too, but the one is my number. I'm spitting my bit and I do every summer with everything. I get younger and younger, but someone that doubt and continue to wonder is crazy. They continue to blunder. It's crazy. They continue to slumber. What I am teaching is what I'm expressing. I'm teaching the streets is the mind is a weapon. Like anything you can perceive as perception is what you will manifest all in your section. Is crazy. Set up your own direction. Crazy. Don't get caught up in complexion. Crazy. This is that reason I'm spitting and books getting written because you be forgetting this crazy. My lyrics is crazy. I'm coming so crazy.
Man, if y'all haven't already, man, y'all go subscribe up to KRS-One, man. This is this album is new. Yeah, it's not new. It's a couple of months old. I am an MC. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out, man. KRS-One still bring quality hip hop. You don't have to rap about killing, drugs, everything, and all the time. But that's what they promote. That's what they push forward. They push forward the deaf culture. And that's why we're in the position we at now. That's why when we see each other, we hate each other. We think of killing a nigga, beating a nigga, everything death, everything sex, everything money. It's all mind control. Wake up, people. Wake up. But we're going to find ourselves in the same place. All the time, we're going to teach the future. We're going to teach our future kids to do even worse. But with that, I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Love all y'all. Love your kids. Make sure you check up on your daughters, your sons, everything. Do the best you can out here. That's all we can do. Ears to the street is out your area. Good night, y'all.